Thai coconut and chicken soup. Hi, I'm Anupa and I welcome you to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. All this while I've tried my best to come up with exciting recipes for you. If there's anything that you want me to show you in particular, do let me know. But right now I'm going to show you my favorite recipe, and it's a soup. I personally like having a lot of soups. It could be for lunch or dinner. It actually serves as an entire meal to me. Well, if you also like it, I'm sure you should try this soup. And what I'm going to do right now is a Thai coconut and chicken soup. Thai flavors, they really please me. They are quite subtle. Yes, they are slightly sharp as well, but I like the flavor of lime leaves, whether it is galangal or lemongrass, and even the chilies. They really taste nice. Of course, we won't put a lot of it, but a little bit of chilies in the soup, it really make my day. It feels really nice. Well, we'll cut all this and we'll actually get back to the recipe. So how do you make a Thai style chicken and coconut soup or a coconut and chicken soup? Both ingredients are very important, whether it is coconut milk or chicken. Both of these ingredients are an integral part of the soup along with the Thai flavors. Let me put it this way. So what all do we need? To make this soup, we need some boneless chicken, lime leaves, spring onion greens, some chopped coriander leaves, fresh red chilies, galangal, chopped lemongrass, salt, coconut milk, oil and chicken stock. Okay, to start off with, let us start with some oil. This recipe doesn't really need much of oil. You see, I've put absolutely 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of oil. Is substantial because you just have to saute the ingredients briefly. To start off with, let's put in some slices of galangal. Galangal is also known as Thai ginger. It is quite sharp in flavor, but very distinct flavor, quite different from the regular ginger that we use in our food. This is very, very typically Thai, and it is used extensively in Thai food, whether it is the green curry or the red curry or the soups. It goes in just this way, sliced. If you like to bite into it, you could surely do that. In case if you don't like the flavor too much, you can put it in the soup, and while you actually have it, you can remove the slices aside. I leave it to you. I like it, so I'm putting it in, followed by some lemongrass. Okay, lemongrass, Thai ginger, lime leaves, all of them are very, very Thai in nature, and they also are an important ingredient in any Thai meal. So here goes in the lemongrass. I think I can add in some more. I'll add in red chilies, but I'm going to add in like that's little bit because they are quite sharp. The bird's eye chili are very, very pungent. So little bit of that. Now goes in the chicken. Once you add in the chicken, add in a little bit of salt. Just lightly toss it with this. Now to this we'll add in some chicken stock. So after we've added the stock, we'll let this come to a boil. And before that, let's add in the lime leaves, because lime leaves will also take in a while to give its flavors, but you just don't add it this way. What you should do is you should just crush it lightly in your hands. Just do this, and or you can just tear it into half and put it. Wow, the flavor is amazing. I think I'll add in one more, but too much of it will make the soup bitter, so please be careful. I'm putting about 3 leaves for about 2 to 3 portions of soup. The chicken which we had taken was boneless. Boneless chicken doesn't take time, and especially when it is cut into such small pieces, I'm sure it's cooked by now. So we shouldn't waste much time. Just a thing that I would like to do is skim the stock, in case if there's anything that I want to get rid of. Is you can just take this on the side and just skim this off. Yeah. Take in some coconut milk, and when you add in the coconut milk, lower the heat. Wow, it's nice and rich coconut milk based soup. Salt we've already added. Let's add in some coriander, just a little bit. And spring onions is what we will leave as garnish, and it should be served just before service. So before we serve this, I think I need to taste the soup. A little bit of salt. And there's one more thing I think I can now add is a little bit of lemon juice. Okay, so like I said, we need to add a little bit of lemon juice. So just a little bit here. And before I add lemon juice, I'll switch off the heat, take just a few drops of it, and that's sufficient, but I think I still need to just take a sip of this. Now it's perfect. Nice big plate. Okay, let's take a bowl in which we'll pour in the soup. I'm serving it with the galangal. If there's someone who doesn't want to have it with that, it's free to remove it, but I would like to serve it with that. So here is the soup, and here's my spring onions. And this is going to be my dinner. If you like to have this as your dinner, well, please go ahead and make it. And one tip I would like to give you here is that once you make this soup, serve about, say, a quarter cup of steamed jasmine rice with this. You will not have to make anything else. Believe me, this soup will act as a stew for you. Well, it's actually a soup, but you can always serve a cup full of steamed jasmine rice. Okay, if not jasmine rice, you can also serve it with plain simple basmati rice. It tastes amazing, and it actually, gives you your dose of carbohydrates for that particular day. It's simple, but it's super tasty. Do give this a try.